I don't even know what the point of this video is. I've just been feeling super positive about what FGO's been doing for the past months, which is definitely not something I can say for the past like 2 years. But you know, I definitely feel like the recent trend of how Lasengel's running the game is definitely a lot more positive than it used to be. So first of all, during Valentine's, they dropped the UI update that allows you to directly upgrade your servant as well as change their command codes from the battle menu, which is a quality of life update that people have been asking for years. And finally, they're doing it, you know? Even though I know it's super slow, but, you know, better late than never, right? So at the very least, this means that they are listening to user feedback, albeit very slowly. But then, after Valentine's, they immediately dropped the White Day event. This schedule is what we've expected ever since they announced they're removing reruns as well as making events 3 weeks long. So initially we thought, oh, they're actually going to release new content even more frequently. The third week of the event is just going to be a buffer period, and then right after the third week, we're going to get another event right after to, you know, just fill in all of the gaps, right? But then that's clearly not what happened. What actually happened was all events became 3 weeks, all reruns are removed, and there's still a bunch of dead weeks in between events. So the entire schedule of FGO just feels very loose and very dead, especially for the more dedicated and hardcore players. But, you know, this time they actually did what we all expected them to do, which is immediately following up a 3-week event with another 3-week event. I certainly hope this is, you know, more of how they are scheduling the rest of the year instead of how they've been scheduling, you know, for the past 1 to 2 years. But then finally today, they announced they're dropping Ordeal Call 2, which is a main story chapter, not even after White Day, but on March 20th, which is on the third week of the White Day event. Like, it's actually overlapping with the White Day event's third week. So this is the kind of tightly packed scheduling that we want to see. At least for me, like a more, you know, hardcore player, I really want to see this kind of schedule. You know, usually on the third week of the event, we've already completed everything we can do, and it's just dead time anyway. So really glad to see this kind of change. Maybe they're just playing catch up and they're gonna go back to the more relaxed and loose schedule for the rest of the year, but you know, I'm usually more positive towards FGO stuff and Lasengel, so I certainly hope, once again, this trend continues till the rest of the year. Since this video is so useless, I want to provide a little bit of useful information in the end, because since they're dropping the Ordeal Call during March 20th, they have shifted the gacha schedule for March 20th by a little bit. So for the Nemo banner, the Ascuri banner, and the currently ongoing Takasugi banner, they were all supposed to end on March 20th, 5:59 p.m. JP time, but they've all been moved forward to end prematurely at March 20th, 12:59 p.m. JP time instead. So for people who wanted to roll for Nemo, the Ascuri, and Takasugi, their banner is gonna end 5 hours early, so be careful of that. And also, since they are rotating the My Room background for White Day, they're going to end it on March 20th as well, but the photo booth feature will last still until the end of White Day, which is March 27th, which could be pretty funny. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be hyped for Ordeal Call 2.